In Luke chapter 19, we read about Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus was a chief tax collector and he was very wealthy. In verse 3, it says he wanted to see who Jesus was, but being a short man, he could not because of the crowd. So he ran ahead and climbed a sycamore fig tree to see him, since Jesus was coming that way. When Jesus reached the spot, he looked up and said to him, Zacchaeus, come down immediately. I must stay at your house today. Zacchaeus was a short man. He knew that Jesus was passing that way. But being a short man, he could not go ahead of the crowd. He thought of climbing on a sycamore fig tree so that he would be ahead of everyone else. This is what he did. He did not think about how short he was. He did not think about if Jesus will look up or not, but he was fully determined to see Jesus. So the same thing applies to us. If you have been waiting for the Lord, what efforts you are putting in, what are you doing right now? If you want Lord to come to your place, are you preparing a place for the Lord to come? Are you preparing yourself to be received by the Lord, just as Zacchaeus prepared himself to be received and to be called by the Lord? Even though there were obstacles in his way, even though he was a short man, he could have many excuses that he was a short man. He could not do anything to see Jesus, but he did not look at his shortcomings. So, are you looking at your shortcomings? Are you thinking that you are not a part of the crowd? You are not as righteous as some people who think that they are very righteous? Do you think that you are left out? God is God of all. He is our creator. He has created all of us and He calls all of us His children. He sent down His Son Jesus Christ for all of us, not just for one or two or three people, but for all of us. Not just for righteous people, not just for religious people, but for all of us. Not just for Christians, but for all religion, for all of us. So if you have any shortcoming, if you have any obstacles in your life, do not think that the Lord is not looking at you. This all depends how prepared you are. Zacchaeus was short, but he ran ahead of the crowd and he sat on the branch of a tree. He did not even think about his position. He was a chief tax collector, but he did not think about that. If you have this kind of determination, then for sure the Lord is going to call you. The Lord is going to take away your shame, just as He asked Zacchaeus to come down from the tree. Are you prepared? Are you putting any efforts to see me? If you are, I am going to bring my salvation to your place today. I will be your guest today. May the Lord bless you.